Good morning on Wednesday, guys. So, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work like I wanted it to. I'm getting ready to head out doing some S-Waves, and I thought I would check in with you while I was doing my hair. Just on house stuff and post-hurricane stuff and anything I could think of while I had a chance, because I haven't really sat down and talked to you guys. So, we brought in people on Monday. I think we thought they were going to start last week, and for whatever reason they didn't. So they came in on Monday to start doing pulling out the roots and stuff from all of the trees that we lost, because we lost about 20 trees in the hurricane. And so we just really needed somebody to come in and get these big old tree stumps out and kind of tear out what was left of our fence and all of those things so that we can get a new fence. And do all the other things, but like exterior wise, that was kind of the next step for us, is we really needed somebody to clean everything out. So they came on Monday, and you always see those like call before you dig signs. So we have, I feel like the city has marked our property, or properties in general, multiple times, just because anytime any work gets done, like when we had our plumbing fixed or anything like that, it just seems to get marked. And so we had markers. I don't know if they're from this time or the last time or whatever, and while they were attempting to get one of the stumps out, the marker wasn't accurately placed, or I guess they didn't quite, when they were setting the markers, didn't quite realize where the gas line was. So we had a gas line on Monday, which is always fun. And apparently it's incredibly common these days. From what the little Tico gas guy said, that, you know, as people are putting their lives back together, it's not like crazy uncommon. They get like 5 to 10 of these calls a day. So that's all fine and dandy, but they turned the gas off, but here's the thing, we're supposed to call them when we're done digging. Well, they're not done digging, so we don't have gas right now. Which is fine, except for that's how our oven and our stove work, so it's meant cooking is a bit more challenging. I resorted to making breakfast on the grill today, which I'm so grateful is a possibility. And if needed, you know, our Instant Pot has, oh sorry guys, I just went really dark. Instant Pot has a saute function. So at least like if you have to, there we go. If I had to cook, like I needed something and no options were available, I would still have that. So that is better than nothing. But yeah, I'm getting ready. I mentioned before, like I said, in like however many other vlogs I've said this, I don't wash my hair that often these days, which I feel like a lot of people say. But I kind of debated not washing it today, just because then it takes forever. But here we are, and I don't feel like I'm doing the best S-Waves on the planet either, but these are happening. This is kind of my current state, but the reason I grabbed my camera, other than to babble about other updates. I think by the time this vlog goes live, or the day the vlog goes live, I will have announced February's book club book. So January's book club book was Little White Lies. If you're already following book club, come join, because I feel like I'm reading by myself right now. Probably am. Oh well. And so I discovered Jennifer Barnes was a new author to me. I'm pretty sure I found her when I was roaming the aisles of Target, which is always a fun time. Yeah, these S-Waves are not like super intense. Might have to go back through. So I discovered her via the aisles of Target, which is always a good thing. But I've been progressively kind of reading through her other work, and I finished the Natural series, there was, let's say 4.5 books, because the last one was like a novella. It was very, very short. And it was good. But I started reading, I guess yesterday, day before. No, probably yesterday. I started reading her. It's kind of like the book version of Scandal, with high schoolers. And so I started reading that, and then I started reading the second book in the series last night and then this morning. And then I had to finish it, like I couldn't put it down. And so I finished it, and now I want to know if there's another book coming out. Because they left mysteries in the first book, which is kind of like her style with these books. She always leaves something that kind of ties over and ties over and ties over. And so I was kind of hoping she would do like what she did with the Natural series. Like, she left mysteries from the first book that were eventually kind of resolved in the fourth book. But then she left mysteries in the second book, first and second book. She just kept compounding things. And now it doesn't look like there's any more books. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. I really enjoyed it. It's different. Her other books have always been, or at least not always, the ones that I've read so far are very much like you kind of get little bits of information that you need to know, but you don't know that you need to know, or the context that you need to know it along the way. This time, not so much, but it's kind of made me want to watch Scandal again, so that'll probably happen over the next few days. I'll pick that back up. But yeah, I'm a little sad. It was really good. I enjoyed it, but I don't know that she's gonna write another one or not, simply because I always check like the timeline in which somebody wrote something, and it seems like it's been a while since she's done anything in this particular series, and she started a bunch of other series. So I don't know if she'll come back to this one or not. But yeah, that was really what I came to tell you about. So my hair looks a little crazy. I'm gonna go back in and kind of add these up. I think if anything, this gives it more volume. But my S-Wave skills are not on point today. Sad times.
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth. So here we go again, here we go again. You're trying to find my dreams.
I'm not skilled at multitasking. Do you want to wave hi? Oh, look at the little like plaid Woolworth wall. How cute is that?
I love the giggle.
And it's so subtle.
On me, you got nothing on me, on me. You got nothing on me, on me. Looking like a movie star, you try to pick me up in your new sports car. I think it's called a Jaguar. I don't give a damn, I got money on my mind.
Just got home, and Bear's being cranky. I just got back to the house. I'm getting ready to put everything up and then get ready for bed, but I thought I'd show you another little mini Target haul, mostly because I am in Birmingham, and so I grabbed some things that I saw in like the beauty section that I can't get at home. So I thought I'd show you what I snagged, and then I will keep you posted on what I got. So let me unbag everything real quick. I got some almond milk for me. I got some organic milk from my stepdad and some lemons. I did try a little cappuccino tonight at a place downtown that had macadamia nut milk in it. It was really good. So I feel like I'm gonna try to snag some of that because I'm still in the process of testing all like the non-dairy milks and stuff. So I'm gonna snag some of these because I really like it. I've been trying to use cashew milk and it's not my thing, but I do like the macadamia. It's like a good creaminess, but it's a lot calmer. So I grabbed some Hothands, some hand warmers. I used to use these a lot when I was in film, especially when we were on Ant-Man. I had them like shoved down my pants. It was so cold. But I like, this is one of those things that I like to be able to, if I see somebody who's homeless, I like to be able to at least give them something if I can offer them something. Because a lot of times I won't have food or cash or anything that like I can give that's useful, but this is something that's not very expensive that I can have on hand. So I know how cold it is outside, and I thought about that earlier today. We walked by a couple of homeless people downtown tonight, so if that's something you can afford, even if it's just something so small, you know, it's a little bit of warmth to help them. So I try to keep these things on hand at this time of the year. I usually keep them in my car. Sometimes I'll have them in the dollar section at Target. These were near the camping section, and so I made a mental note earlier today, but I saw them again, so I grabbed 2 packs. And just, you know, if I have the ability and I see somebody, at least I can give them something. It's something so small, but it's something. I grabbed another wet brush for up here. I've been trying to really kind of give myself a balance of stuff, that way when I end up making last minute trips up here, or just, it's nice to have like my own little stash of everything, because we come here regularly and then I don't have to worry about packing it. So every time I come, I try to remember something that I haven't brought or kind of forgot. If there's lesser products that I kind of want to use up or don't use as much, like some of the products that need to get used in my collection are up here, things like that, but I don't have a wet brush up here, and that's obviously something that would be super helpful. Then I had essential oils on my list. I needed to grab a lavender one. You'll see in my January favorites that I've been loving essential oils again, and I normally pop in some lavender at night, and last night I had like 1 drop left. So I had it on my list to grab at some point, and there was like a little display at the front of Target. I will say, however, though, that it was a very not nice display. Like the bottle, like the boxes were almost sticky and they were really hard to get out. So it made me kind of question it a little bit, but I love lavender. It's a great essential oil to have. And then I snagged a couple of products from Honest Beauty. So this is Jessica Alba is like, no, I mean, obviously it's not just her, but she has like the Honest company, so they have all the baby stuff, and then they have Honest Beauty. I know that they kind of relaunched things and rebranded them, and you can get them online at Target, like a lot of other things, but finding them in store, I haven't seen them. I wanted to try one of the lip colors, but that a lot of it looked picked over, and the lip colors in particular all look kind of smashed on the tops, so I didn't really want to try any of those because they all kind of look a bit manhandled. So I grabbed the Everything Primer, which is a prep and prime primer. I thought about grabbing the matte one, but we'll see. I figured I would check this out and see what I thought about it because it's on the list. These are more clean beauty products to try and test for you guys. And then this is gonna get tried tonight when I take my makeup off here in a few minutes, is an eye cream. I've had it, and I need a new eye cream. I have the India Lee one, and it's a bomb, and I don't super love it. I feel like it's not the worst thing ever, but it's better for nighttime. It doesn't necessarily work for the day, and I kind of forget about it. So I figured this would be good to try. I was thinking about ordering the BeautyCounter one, but since I saw this one in stores and could get my hand on it, I figured this would be a good time to try it, especially because it's so cold up here that like that part of my under eye area, like my eye region, tends to get a wee bit dry and scaly. And so yeah, the last 2 things I got, I'm sitting here opening this up because I'm about to go use it and take it off in my face. The last things I grabbed were 2 movies. We're gonna be up here for a couple of days, so I figured I would snag them. One is Venom. I grabbed the DVD and digital just because I don't want to spend as much on it, and I missed the first 10 minutes of this when we saw it in theaters because I was on the phone with my mom because this was the day Hurricane Michael hit. So she was updating me about everything, so I still haven't seen that. So I figured I was gonna buy it eventually. I actually didn't hate this as much as I thought I would, and it was kind of funny, so I figured I'd grab that, and I try to buy the copies that are digital so that I can have them when I travel. And then my stepdad's 90th birthday is on Monday. I haven't gotten him anything, so I thought I would get him First Man, because obviously he was around when they went to the moon. So I figured this would be a nice like little family moment for the weekend, something small, but it gives us a good excuse to kind of hang out, and he loves watching movies with everybody as long as it's a good movie. So he may still fall asleep, but I figured this would be at least a good try, and it is a small gift. So I'm gonna try to order him a cake tomorrow because I don't really have all the ingredients up here to cook. But yeah, that is where we're at tonight. So I am going to go take my face off and kind of go about that. I think I'm gonna film a what I eat in a day tomorrow because I have the kitchen to myself. It's just me and Bear hanging out. It's gonna be kind of like a easygoing what I eat in a day, kind of a very like quick and snappy one, but I think it'll be good. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys tonight, so I will see you tomorrow or the next day. Happy Friday, guys. So just sat down on the floor so Bear could be included in this. Is there something exciting outside? Is there? Hi. So I have spent, well, we have spent the majority of the day just having a very chill day, which was really the goal. I got some of the things done that I wanted to get done, not all of the things done that I wanted to get done, but it was also more of a mental health day. And I did film another video that will be coming soon. A bit of a what I eat in a day mixed with some like quick swaps that you can either buy at the store or make for yourself. Just some healthy food options for those who are looking to really get some new ideas. So yeah, that is where we're at. I wanted to check in and close out this vlog, but I wanted to check in. I did use the Honest Eye Cream last night and I used the primer this morning. Eye cream wise, I'll let you know. Last night I felt like it was a bit more sensitive. Today it seems fine. It went well under my makeup. I didn't really have any issues with it there. So I'll keep testing that. I don't feel like it's like overly hydrating, and that might be, I feel like when I buy eye creams, that's something I really look for. Is normally it's because I'm kind of trying to solve some kind of like hydration issue around my eyes. So here I would, if I lived in Birmingham full time, I'd probably want something a little more hydrating, but I'll keep you posted. I'm sure it'll be fine for Floridian winters. We don't tend to be that bad. So we did try the Honest primer this morning, and I will say it was a little bit hesitant when I pulled the bottle out because it has a tint to it, and sometimes those can leave a different cast on you. In my case, sometimes it can be too dark. For other skin tones it might be too light, or it might leave some kind of like white cast. So I don't know if it's necessarily beneficial for all skin tones. I would have to let a friend try it, but so far so good. I feel like it wore well under my skin. I will keep you posted because I've also been, I've swapped around my foundation a little bit the last few days. I used the Ilia one yesterday, and then I used a pump of my Ilia and a pump of my Crunchy today, simply because I don't have the right color in the Ilia for winter. It's a little too dark, so I wanted to see how I felt about a happy medium there. But yeah, for the most part, my skin feels a little dry. So today, in general, my eyes kind of feel a smidge dry. I think I'm gonna do, I was thinking about doing my little mask duo tonight, but I think I'm just gonna end up doing the Rosebrook one. Just do some hydration because I did acid peel last night. So yeah, that is my very chill Friday. So there will be a food video coming up for you guys. I've just been like catching up on videos and just having a very like calm, chill day that's very much mentally needed for me. Simply because a lot of times I don't kind of just get to work at a slow pace and kind of do things in that way. Although I do like living with people, I will say that. Bear and I lived by ourselves for a solid 4 years there. And it can seem a little too quiet, but it's nice to have these options every now and again where we can just have a calm day and do whatever we want. It's good mentally, good for the soul. So yeah, Friday night, very chill. I am catching up on The Magicians right now. I'm about to watch that, and then I caught up on Legacies earlier. I've been catching up on people's YouTube videos, kind of playing things in the background as I've been doing stuff. And then I'm going to watch, I know there are 2 Fry documentaries. I'm gonna watch the Netflix one tonight and check that out. I feel like Zoe Dutch posted earlier today about them, and she mentioned that she was told to watch Netflix and then Hulu, I think. So I'm not sure if I'll be giving both a chance, but I'm definitely gonna try at least one. And yeah, that's where we're at. So Bear is trying to tell me he needs something. Hi, what you doing?
Ow.
Okay, all right, well, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a like, because it really supports my channel. I will have a new video for you guys on Monday. Actually, this might go up early. I just remembered that January favorites is going up Thursday, so I think we're gonna be off for like a hot second here. So I might edit this so that this goes up Sunday, and so this will be early. So yeah, if that's the case, then Stay tuned for all the posts this coming week. I have favorites and a get ready with me. So if you've been liking my makeup recently, I've gotten quite a few compliments in person. So if you've been loving, I've been really focusing on the base of it. So if you're into clean beauty and you have questions, that's coming. And yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my dog because he's telling me he needs something. So bye guys.